The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and a commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
And he's taking no chances there. Van der Vaart's cross. Puskás is there and he can get that clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van der Vaart. He's got away with one there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Van der Vaart with the short one. In by Van der Vaart. And here's Beckham! And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Cannavaro gets it away. Well, they've got it again. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It'll be a throw-in. Puyol. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cafu. And it's Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pirlo. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Borussia Dortmund really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. Van der Vaart goes short. And he shoots! Borussia Dortmund get their fourth corner. They've played it short. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Chance for a shot! Well, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Schlotterbeck has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Great chance here from position A1. Pirlo! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Kante has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Raul. aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mbappe! Roberto Carlos. Spread it left. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Van der Vaart, up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Drogba certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Makaleli. Conte. Raul. Now it's Puskás. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Drogba! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Conte. Raul. And it's Hernandez. And this is Kante. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Carlos takes control of it and he's on the move. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he thumps it clear. Haaland finds himself offside. Van der Vaart. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Puskás. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries the cross. Puskás. Now it's Mbappe. Van der Vaart. And he's there to make the challenge. Van der Vaart cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift it.
It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. This to go 1 up. Doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund, number 14.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. This possibly the last play of the half. Van der Vaart plays it short. Shot at goal! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong press.
There's the header! It's fallen kindly here. What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead. That's a shade optimistic. Puskás plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Makaleli. And it's Hernandez. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's in space and looking for options. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And no surprise, that's a booking. Cafu. Puyol. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
The attendance for this
Well, the
match
idea was a good one.
60,179.
The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ball swung in. Throw it.
Substitutions taking place.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That's been slipped through, and he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Doué receives it in a wide position. And they've got rid. And the shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Now it's Doué.
There they go, hunting again.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. It's a promising position. Big header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a lucky seventh corner. And it's been taken short. There's the delivery.
There's much frustration.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Bayer, in the context of the game, he must save it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Delivered across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. And it's Doué. Rijkaard. He is through here. Pings it across. Oh, poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. Makaleli. That pass has been well intercepted. Raul. Mbappe. Hernandez. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cannavaro goes sliding in. Hakimi. Conte. Now it's Puskas. Now this could be a chance.
6 added minutes
It's a
has
good
been
run
indicated.
down the left-hand side. Conte. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. Rijkaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Piqué. Triol. Rijkaard. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? Now here's the delivery. Hakimi tries to clear. Roberto Carlos crossed in once more. Rijkaard. And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Cisco! Goal! Manchester United!
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He has found the way through. Well, the ball's come loose here. Ugarte. That has been slung wide. He's going all the way. He's got away. And he whips. Oh, smashing header. Really well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking for the run. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Here comes the... Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double...